Hello, my beautiful sun rays. Welcome back to another episode of Sunflowers and Rays Coffee Chit Chat. I am Tammy, and today we're diving into something that's very dear to my heart. Is content creation your calling? Let's explore how understanding your purpose can guide you into crafting meaningful content. So grab your favorite mug, get cozy, and let's have a little heart-to-heart. You guys have to forgive me today. I did not make my coffee. A little lazy. Also, I've already had a coffee. So these are like little fuel bottles that lurk in my refrigerator here in my tiny space. Before we talk about content creation and all the things, I want to dive into discovering your calling. Like, this is such a touchy subject, I feel like, with most people, including myself. And it's something that I think a lot of us kind of run away from because work calls or, you know, the things that's bringing in the Benjamins. But today I want to have a more heart-to-heart conversation with those of you that feel like content creation is a part of your calling, a part of your purpose, a part of the things that you are intended and placed on this earth to do. In Jeremiah 29 verse 11, y'all, this is one of my favorite scriptures. It says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." This scripture is a beautiful reminder that each of us has a unique path. It's all about listening to his guidance and trusting the journey. I want to give you a few daily tips that lead you towards discovering that journey. Number one, start each day with a reflection. Spend time in reflection and prayer, asking God to show you your purpose. Number two, let's listen. Be open to the little nudges and passions he places in your heart. God's not going to leave you in the dark, y'all. Number three, act. Take the steps, even the small ones, towards what you feel called to do. Is content creation your calling? Once you have a sense of your calling, the next step is to see if it aligns with content creation. Here are a few steps on how to create content that aligns with your God-given purpose. You guys, number one, first and foremost, always know your audience. For those of you that are creating content, you have had moments where you truly understood your audience. I can say for me, I hit my mic, I'm so sorry. I can say for me personally, I discovered my true audience maybe in, I say last year. So last year, for the first time, really started meeting some people that were a part of my Instagram community. Meeting these followers in person gave me a connection that I didn't know I needed. That connection spoke to me so greatly because these same people that I was meeting for the first time, who knew a lot about me from my content, are the same people that are telling me still to this day, "Oh my God, I love coming to your page. You bring so much joy. I look forward to looking at your content. There's always happiness here." If I can place that little piece of happiness within someone just from sharing the joy that I have on a day-to-day basis, I feel like I've done my job. I know for a fact that there's three areas that people follow my page for. I was just talking with a friend yesterday about how my page has been all over the place, right? It truly encompasses a lifestyle content of a page. You are going to get three things from me. Number one, you're always going to find cooking content here. Number two, you're always going to find a little bit of relationship and family things going on. And number three, you will always find a very big component of my life, and that is my flight attendant lifestyle. So with those three things, they're never all together in one, very rarely maybe, but for the most part, I separate them. I have content for each one of those departments, and I post about it on a loop. That is my Instagram content in a nutshell. Over here on YouTube, I do stick more towards this. I love my coffee chit chats. Lord knows I run my mouth a lot. So Whatever I can place back into my community that is positive and it has been on my mind throughout the week might be on somebody else's mind as well. So with that being said, that is my audience that I am currently building towards here on YouTube. So let's identify, who are you trying to reach? What do they need? What do they care about? Engage, build a connection with your audience, encourage feedback and interaction. Y'all, big things. Authenticity is key. In Colossians 3 verse 23, it says, whatever you do, work at it with all your heart and working for the Lord. Be genuine and transparent with your content. Y'all, share your story. Your journey, your struggles, your triumphs can truly inspire others. Stay true to yourself and let your content reflect your values and beliefs. So recently on my last video that I put out, I was very transparent. I was transparent on where I've been, A, and B, why this particular thing that I was struggling with for a little bit kind of derailed me in a sense that I wasn't creating the content that I would usually create. But it did not derail me so much that I could escape it. This is when I truly understood that content creating is a part of my purpose. And it's not necessarily for what some people would assume that it's for. A lot of people believe that content creating is a popularity game. It can be. It really can be, because who likes you and who doesn't. But when you know your audience, you stay true to yourself, and you're simply just sharing your story, you may be fulfilling a purpose that is outside of yourself. I have received so much feedback in the past and throughout my life, even when I'm at work, from random people who have come to me and said, oh my God, you inspired me. I just recently had 2 young women who are becoming flight attendants, and they randomly started telling me about hair journey stuff. And I didn't even know that my little fro was encouraging them to embrace themselves, be true to themselves, and not necessarily follow the path of the masses, of being like somebody else. I don't know. I didn't even know that I was giving that off, but to know that I think that that's beautiful. On my last video that I did on YouTube, where I was discussing social media and grief and how I dealt with my social media journey whilst dealing with losing someone very important and very near and dear to me, I got a lot of unique feedback from that. And people saying, oh my God, thank you for saying that, because now I don't feel guilty anymore for staying true to the things that I want to do, whatever that thing may be. And y'all, sidebar, to my family and friends who are on my page and engaging with my content, and then y'all call me and tell me about stuff that you felt and or wanted to say regarding my video, place it here in the comments. Engagement is how this place works. Okay, as we wrap up, I want to encourage you, consider if content creation is your calling, and embrace it if it is, with faith, with enthusiasm. Please remember that your voice matters. Your story can literally be a light. It can be a light for others. For more resources and guidance, visit sunflowersandrays.com, where you can find additional support from our amazing social media consulting company. And thanks, y'all. I've been needing people on my little, I've been needing people here for these chit chats. Thanks for joining my coffee chit chat today. Until next time, keep shining your light and following your God-given path. God bless, guys. Bye. I'm gonna do better next time, okay? I'm gonna have my coffee. We're gonna do the things. It's gonna be normal, but today got away from me, and I fly out this weekend, so.